And we're back.
For more pressing questions with no answers.
You'll just have to live with the disappointment.
Indeed. Some things are best left unknown or something. I don't know. Trying to apply logic to Umbrella floor plans is an exercise in futility.
Fuck you.
Every time you try to apply real-world logic to Umbrella facilities, God kills a cat girl. Please, think of the cat girls.
I was really hoping I could just, like, tap this thing and it would fucking fall down, but no.
Couldn't hit the wall?
Nope. Also, how's it crawling through the pipe?
This is what happens when you don't code friction into your physics engine.
How did that spider not die from being shot with a grenade? All these questions and more, this time on Bromance. I like how the grenade rounds are just one regular stack. You load all the grenades into the grenade launcher. Just cram them in there.
Yes. It holds all of the grenades. Ever.
Hyperspace arsenal.
Yeah.
Oh, hammer space, sorry. So many herbs. 420s, mix it up into a salve and apply it to your wounds. All day, every day.
Sure.
It's this thing.
What the hell?
The albinoid. Albinoid, whatever the fuck it was called.
I forgot that was even a thing.
It does not attack you at all unless you get into the water, which I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna waste my healing items. If only the grenades actually like fucking flew the distance like they were supposed to.
Yeah, this grenade launcher looks kinda shit, to tell you the truth.
It does, however, fire 4 grenades from one shot, though.
No wonder its range sucks.
It's like a shotgun grenade launcher.
Let's not get started on shotgun range in video games again.
Isn't it because shotguns would be too good?
Probably.
So aren't they supposed to be like mid-range weapons?
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's still firing a bullet at a high a small projectile at high velocity. All it does is hit you somewhere of relative significance. Tiny pellet flying in your eye at like 80 miles an hour will still kill you. Or however fast, I don't know, shotguns fire bullets, I don't know. I'm not a physicist.
Well, they might be subsonic rounds, I don't know, but they're still moving several hundred miles per hour.
Still gonna hurt. Let us leave this song, never to be heard again.
So you claim.
No, we're done with the Navy proof.
At last.
We can get the hell off this island that we were only on for like an hour, tops.
Yeah, Chris really doesn't spend a whole lot of time here.
can't help but feel like Chris's part of this is just like, oh, we designed all these extra bits of level, so the scenario didn't really call for Claire to go through them, so let's just have Chris do it.
I feel like I've seen that used somewhere else, and I can't put my finger on it. Oh no, whatever shall we do?
What if you just had a rope? Attach a rope to the end of the stairs and just pull it back down.
Or you could just tie down the lever that operates the mechanism.
That too. Just pile junk on it. Get some duct tape. Get some duct tape a bunch of shit together, and then just set it on there. There's no shortage of stuff, or you could like pull that shelving away from the wall and lean it against it.
Or you could weigh it down with all the fucking flower pots down here.
Well, I assume when anybody picks up an herb, they just fucking smash the pot. Seeing as how the pot is gone too.
Resident Evil protagonists are just walking around with like an entire shrubbery stuffed down their pants.
Well, I suppose they probably actually do take a significant amount of space. They are still potted plants. Even just taking the herb out is like... Well, I guess it kind of depends. Are they to scale?
I don't know. And then they started, like, carrying them around in pill form in Resident Evil 6.
Which
5.
makes more sense. Kind of.
Kind of. That did start in 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because 5 still had regular potted herbs. I mean, you still pick up potted herbs in Resident Evil 6, but, oh, we're doing this.
At least it makes sense that Chris can fly the plane.
Oh, yeah, he's ex-Air Force, wasn't he?
Yep. At the tender age of 23.
That's not completely unrealistic.
You just had to be absurdly talented. Well, we know what time of day it is.
2 more minutes. They could be miles off course. That's impossible. They're on instruments.
You are getting copyright stricken for that so hard.
I might.
Okay, so here's the pressing question. How does Chris know where the hell to go?
Maybe it's written in the flight computer. Maybe that thing can only fly to one place. Maybe Rodrigo told him.
I think Rodrigo did mention something about the planes taking off, but I can't recall if he said what their destination was.
He did not.
Nice. You put a lot of work into that one.
Make it count. I work hard on my jokes. Looks like the path forward can't go that way. There's more walkway to look at.
Naturally.
Okay, I just had to make sure.
Now let us proceed forward. I sometimes have crippling anxiety about proceeding too far in a video game and blocking myself off from exploring things that I have not yet looked at.
Gross. It's only really bad if there's like auto-saving and you can't go back. Which kind of makes me think Silent Hill Downpour actually had like a shitload of autosaves. Like for every significant event, it would autosave and you could go back to it if you wanted to. Not with everything you had at the time, mind you, but...
Interesting that it does that.
Here we are in the shitty moth hallway. But no moths.
Well, I'm glad that's over.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, more of these guys. Well, better zombies than moths, I guess. No,
I have some questions.
I have no answers.
I'm not poisoned, so it's fine.
Reminds me of a thing in Dark Souls.
Indeed, it is tightly sealed because it's fucking frozen shut. Which is actually pretty impressive, all things considered. You'd think water would have leaked out there. I don't know what you're saying about Dark Souls.
Oh, there's a... It made me think of an enemy in Blight Town leading into the Demon Ruins.
Ugh, we're talking about Blight Town. Never mind. January 30th is a sealed room in the hallway, located inside the Antarctic facility. I don't know what is hidden there, but I do know how to get in. Why I didn't go in there yet, who knows? I could use the 3 jewels that each of our each one of our family members wears as proof of being a legitimate descendant of the Ashford family. The only problem is, I do not know how to gain possession of my father's proof. Perhaps I'll kick him in the balls and just take it. February 17th, I finally succeeded in entering that sealed room. I could never imagine that such an insane secret existed regarding the birth of Alexia and I hate my father. That fool Alexander. Now it is obvious that we were merely created as an attempt to cover my father's blunder. I can never trust him again and blah 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 blah. I have nothing to be afraid of as long as Alexia is with me. Incestual subtext, not even subtext, it's just straight text now. Alexia carried out the experiment on the human body we've been talking about. Our useless father must be happy now, since he can finally contribute to the Ashford family. The only thing we should be careful about is that the butler, Harmon, does not become wise to our activities. At this point, I don't think Harmon cares. The experiment resulted in failure. Our father is useless after all. Even worse, he turned into a dangerous monster that is completely out of control. Spoilers, that guy's dead now. We tied him down and locked him up in an underground prison cell. However, Alexia seems to be close to a solution. Beyond all my expectations, she now says that she wishes to conduct the experiment on her own body. I'd like to experiment on her body, if you know what I mean. On top of that, she feels she must be kept asleep for 15 years in order to accomplish the experiment. Thanks to that idiot, I can't see my dear Alexia for as long as 15 years.
You're not gay enough.
Kind of a ballpark estimate, really. Alexia is going to sleep with all their trust relying upon me. Now I am the only one that can protect Alexia. And I'll do so from several hours away. Because, I mean, she was here at the Antarctic facility.
Yeah,
I suppose I can see Alfred just sitting at his desk, like, with that one camera pointed at Alexia's, like, little cryogenic tank. It's like, is she awake yet? No. Is she awake yet? No.
Well, that does seem like a way he would pass the time, being Alfred Ashford.
Anyway, next time on Radical Bromance, more siblings. More incestual straight texts.